Hey guys, this is Chris Cole, otherwise known as Kringle77 on TalkBase.com. I finally got a camera, a little Zoom Q3 HD, so I can make some videos. And today I'm going to be testing out some of my cabs. The first one is going to be the Bergantino NV610 cab, sealed with 10-inch speakers in it. You guys know what it is. I'm going to be using my Gens-Benz Shuttle Max 9.2. I'm using a compressor and a rack. It's actually a Boss LMB3, and then I've got a Sparkle drive, overdrive built into the same rack. Also got a Bad Monkey pedal with some other tweaks I had built into a rack. I've got a special DI here. It's actually an F-Deck, the HPF3 high pass filter. It's built into a rack with a Sansamp VT2 pedal. I also have a special mid control that you guys have read about me harping on, but that's built in as well, and it comes after the VT circuit. It's a variable from 100 Hertz to 1K. And then last but not least, in the DI, we have the regular speaker simulation for the VT, the speaker sim defeat built into the VT, and then a special custom speaker voicing that Mike Putnam built himself. This whole rack was built by Mike Putnam, who does great work. Fast, affordable, nice guy. He's kind of like a mad scientist. Also, my rack, I have a Shure Wireless, a noise gate, and probably something else. I've got 8 or 9 spaces of junk packed in there. Anyway, you guys want to hear me play, so this is the NV610 set completely flat. I'm just noodling today. There's nothing pre-planned. The wife is gone to work. I'm home. So this is what's happening. So that's the flat setting. It's a little dark for me, so normally live at a gig I boost my treble up to about 2 o'clock, and I have the high filter attack on the Gens-Benz all the way up, and my clean tone would be like this. I think that's a good test of that. And then in some bad rooms where I'm just not cutting through, which is pretty rare with this cab, I will actually, I'll boost 800 Hertz range. That seems to be where this cab is lacking a little bit, I guess. Gives a little bit more gank. can be a bit much though. So I'll go back to my regular setting with just the high and the high attack boosted, the 800 hertz down. And now I'm going to show what the sparkle drive sounds like with it. It's just a little bit of grit like a tube screamer blended in with your clean sound. Here it is without it. Not a big difference, but it's just a little grind, and you don't necessarily even hear it with a band. You just notice that the bass stands out a little bit more when you play in the mix. That's coming out in the video, so I'll bring up the tone a little bit to make the grit stand out more. A little more gain grind from the cab and from the overdrive. Another thing I use for more overdrive is my Bad Monkey pedal mounted into a rack. I have a buffered blend set up so I can blend in my true clean sound with the distorted, but I hardly ever use it. I also have a switch to go between speaker simulated and non. I use it speaker simulated all the way distorted. One thing I use is like a rhythm guitar sound. For when I play a song like Black Betty, I can play the rhythm guitar and my guitarist can play the leads. So here's what it sounds like. Oh yeah, baby. The second way I use it is as like a Billy Sheehan kind of distortion if I need to play like a little fill or a lead. So I leave the settings about the same, but I crank up the gain. For the video here, well, first I'll show you the way I'd use it. Song, one of them. We do several. I can't remember which one that is, but that's a vocal part, and I just play it on bass because we're three dudes and not a hot pop star. Another way to use it is like a Billy Sheehan kind of distorted thing. Again, I just got up and had a little bit of coffee and did this, so I'm not warmed up. Don't flame me about my sloppiness, please. That's enough of that baloney. There, we're back to about what I would use for a clean sound. I'm not really a slap guy. I can show you a little bit on here, but it's not good slap. But that's probably a little nasty for slap. So if I was going to slap, I'd probably scoop out that range a little bit, maybe. But that's not really my thing. I harp on a lot of guys about always doing their video samples with a lot of slapping that sounds like a bunch of percussive. It's just percussion. There's no real notes. So I'm not going to be doing much of that. I can play a little melodic stuff maybe to show you this cab as well. Let me think. If I only had a brain, but I don't think I can play it today. We'll see. Nope. Pretty good melodic sound, good clear sound cab. That's about it. I'm probably close to the end of my 10-minute YouTube time. This has been overall probably the best cab I've ever gigged with. It sounds, I don't care for the sound of it at home. It's a little dark and it feels a little stiff. But at a gig, when you're from mid-level to high levels, the top end and mids open up and get more growly. And it just works in a mix. I've played in horrible rooms and it just always works. Of course, it weighs 100 pounds. That's the only drawback. That's why we have this guy here and another one that I just got a half hour ago. So I guess that'll be the end of this video. I'll be doing, I think, the Hathor next.